Hey, I'm Candy with Blessed Life, and if you enjoy this video, can you please give it a thumbs up? Also, if you want to like it or if you want to subscribe for more content like this, I'd appreciate it. Anyways, over the weekend, I guess it was, I don't even know what day it was because I didn't watch, but I saw the excerpt of a guy named Chee, who is evidently he's on Saturday Night Live. I had to look up what he was on because I didn't know. He was a host for Saturday Night Live, and he said that the only white people that say thank God are Republicans and crack addicts. And I was like, whoa, and he prefaced it by saying his mama's not even going to watch the Emmys because not enough people on that show thank God when they win. And I was like, well, mama needs to be schooled, and so does Michael, because there's a good reason most of the people in the entertainment business don't thank God. And that's because they know that God has nothing to do with their product, which is the crap that they produce. And it has nothing to do with their fame, their money, everything that they get. They know they're godless, atheist heathens. In the words of a church lady, another SNL character. And so they really don't need to thank God because God has nothing to do with them winning that award. If you look at most of the roles, most of the characters, most of the things that are given awards. And I thought this for years, like on the MTV Awards. And I mean, I was a teenager and liking those shows at the time, and I would watch like the Grammys or the American Music Awards or the MTV Awards, and girls, especially females, but even guys, would get up and say, "I want to thank God." Their last thing when I want to thank God, and I'm like, dude, I know your songs. Chick, you run around flashing your hoo-ha to everybody that'll take a picture of it. God really doesn't have anything to do with you're winning this award, because he would not reward that kind of behavior. And so I just wanted to give a shout out and just, nobody says thank God for this award in the award shows, it's because they can't. I mean, and honestly, when you are so far gone, as most of the people in the entertainment industry are, you can only say the word God if you're saying it in blasphemy or saying it in a disrespectful way. You can never, it won't come out of their mouths because they are so controlled by the devil and Satan that, he's not going to let them say anything or do anything that is Christian or praising of God. And it's just like there was another actress, was a little footnote under that she said, I don't believe, she won an award, and she said, I don't believe in God, but tonight I'd like to thank her for this award. And I was like, really? Really? Thank you for showing your ignorance. And it doesn't, God, I hate to break it to you, sweetie, but God doesn't care. He really does not care if you do believe in him or not, because he knows he exists, and the people that are called unto him know that he exists. And he's not sitting there and sweating it and going, oh, my dear, this famous actress doesn't believe in me. My life is, what am I going to do? How am I going to, angels, go down there and, tell her I exist. No. He gives us free choice. And if she wants to reject God and reject Jesus, that's fine. More than welcome to do it. And so that's my 2 cents on the subject and the topic. Chee, you need to get schooled. And shame on you, because if your mom truly is a Christian and she, truly kind of thinks that way, shame on you, because when you mock God in that belief, you're mocking your mom too. And you're making fun of her. And so, obviously she spared the rod one too many times with you. And she spoiled the child. And, I'm sorry that you have made a pact with the devil to get your face up on TV. It's so important to you. But at the same time, shame on you for mocking your mama and her beliefs, if she truly believes that, because maybe she doesn't. Maybe that's why it so easily slips out of your mouth. this mocking of God. But, you know, and, you know, as Christians, I don't think we need to, like, be, I mean, I don't watch the shows anyway, so I can't say, like, boycott, boycott, boycott. And I don't really truly boycott. I just don't watch it because I have no interest in it. You know, it's just a bunch of self-aggrandizing people who are overpaid already, giving themselves a bunch of awards that really and truly don't mean anything. If you've ever spent any time in LA and you go and walk the antique stores and stuff, you can buy somebody's Oscar. Really and truly, you can, because they're hawked all over the antique stores. And it might be, you know, somebody that wasn't that famous. It might be somebody that's, I mean, you can even buy dead famous people's Oscars and Grammys and stuff like that because their families don't even care about them and they sell them and hawk them. And so they're really not that important anyway. I mean, in the end, you know, God's not going to say, oh, well, how many Oscars, Grammys, MTV awards did you get? Oh, come on in, you know. So in the end, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. And it used to be fun when I was young to watch for the fashion, and I watched for years for the fashion. But I mean, even now, the fashion is just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too old. But it's not the same. I don't know. I think the world is changing, and the industry is definitely changing and changed for the worse. And I mean, I know it was always bad. I've read the book Hollywood Babylon. If anybody ever wants to read that, let me tell you, it starts with, you know, the 1920s, and the movies that were even silent were bad. So, you know, there's always been a disrespect in Hollywood of God. But I just think that Michael Chee, shame on you. And shame on the actress. I can't remember her name. I don't think I really know her, that mocked God, and anybody else that was mocking God. And if you're just doing it to mock Republicans, you know, why? Especially if you claim any sense of Christianity, or, you know, why? Why mock God? You know, that would be like me saying, making jokes about killing babies to mock the Democrats, but it also mocks God, you know, in a way that mocks God. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything, you know, just because I don't agree with everything that somebody says politically. Don't care. Anyways, that's my views on that subject, and see you later. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And God bless. And tell me, if you're a Christian, tell me what you think. Is Christians, should we just kind of let it go over our heads and not even make comments or make videos? Or should we stand up and say more of, you know, this is wrong, this is disgusting, stop doing this? Or just let them, you know, let them be. Because, you know, in the end, God gave us all free will. And we every one of us have that choice. And if we reject him, they have that choice to reject him. I mean, it's sad, and you don't want to see anybody perish and go to hell because they reject God. But at the same time, only they can make that choice. And we can't force it on them. We can't, you know, sit there and say, you're going to love God no matter what. That is one choice everybody has to make as an individual. So, God bless. Have a beautiful day, and see you later.